Love you and welcome. So today I'll be doing a tarot card reading. Very, very simple reading. So basically choose your number 1, 2, or 3, and I will do a reading specifically for you. I do personal readings as well. I actually do a lot more, I feel like, with personal readings than I do with just this. But it is a way for me to connect with you all nonetheless. So let's dive right in. Before I get started, before I start touching any of my things, I like to just focus some of my energy and just gather myself. And if you want this reading to be as conducive for you as it is for me, then let's just take a moment to just reflect on something to be grateful for and take a deep breath in and release it. Again. Last time. Okay. Okay. So let's begin. So if you feel any connection with the blue, white, or yellow, or orange, whatever you see in my camera, we're going to go ahead and pick that. So let's start with the first pattern. Let's move these out the way. So the first card is the Three of Swords. I'm not very versed with all of the Roman numerals, but it doesn't mean that the reading is any less accurate. All numbers mean something, and all numbers will connect us to the rest of the universe. All things are connected. So let's go ahead and finish the reading. So I like to shuffle with the intent of, what is it that you want me to know? I don't shuffle that way. I don't feel a vibe with that one. I spread my cards, feeling my cards, feeling if I feel any particular connection. I saw another tarot reader do that, and I thought I could do it too, but everybody has a feeling for a reason. You can't follow everybody else. You have to follow what makes you you. And I am a deliberate creator. Excuse me, that's this one here. Okay, so let's talk about it. This is the self-care pyramid. Okay, so, ooh, Three of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Okay, so let's talk about it. So I like to do my personal reading first, and then I do what the book says. So this is your current state of mind. I feel as if you feel you are surrounded by tasks that you feel bombarded with all by yourself. You're on a path that only you can walk, and you feel alone, isolated, and just weighed down by like whatever it is that you have to do. I'm not really sure what it is that you're doing, but it doesn't feel very good. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what the book says. And I personally love the swords because it's an air sign, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's air. Yeah. Which is like the mental, the mind, you know, where you rest mentally. The book says, would you rather be bested by a shady person or come out victorious against someone else through shady tactics of your own? It's better to know when a dispute isn't worth it and walk away than to end up with more power but less nobility. If you're tempted to get optimistic, take someone else for granted, or harbor resentment over those you feel have an unfair advantage, know that you might come out on top, but ask yourself at what cost. So, I don't know. You could just be, you know, about to experience a promotion at work through shady circumstances. Reconsider. It's not worth it. It's not worth your good vibe. The second card is the self-care strategy to try, which is number 2, which is one of my most favorite. I love the King energy. I don't really care what suit it's in most times. It's the King of Pentacles, which is like an earth sign, so it's talking about like material things. My cat just has to be in the shot somehow. Anyways, it's talking about material things. I personally get the take one approach. Handle one thing at a time, and I would you know the most important thing. You know how to prioritize. You know what is most important to you. And you are not it, apparently. So make yourself it. Make yourself the most important thing, and then pick the second most important task. That will help you feel less bombarded with how much emotional, you know, stress you're under. It just feels like you're just under a lot right now. And I'm so sorry. I want to help you. So let me help you. Let's see what the book says about the King of Pentacles reversed like that. It says, Notorious Big said it best, with more money comes more problems. And while that might not be your exact problem right now, you never know. Take a look at your relationship with stuff at this time. Dissatisfaction with work you've been doing, a lack of security, the feeling that it's not enough. They're all signs that you might be tired of the way you're doing things. Try a new approach. And remember, you know best, so use your best judgment. Wow. So if you're new to tarot, having a book to kind of guide you, well, not necessarily guide you, but to have as a reference point to see if you're kind of similar in the approach of the author is cool. But having your own interpretation is just as good. Meditate on the cards that I pull. You may very well pick up a card and have a different, vibe, and that's cool. Know that tarot is never wrong. If it doesn't resonate, sorry, I hate mess, and that wasn't where it was supposed to be. I love my cat. Good boy. Anywho, if it's not where, it's supposed to be, like, it'll be. Anywho, that's the vibe I get from the King of Pentacles. And then the of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you were just struggling, man. Confusion. I get confusion vibes right here, right now. Gosh. Right now, this third card is supposed to be what might be stopping you. So a lack of a decision, a lack of choice is stopping you from right now. Write a list of pros and cons, because this is becoming a problem for you, not deciding something. It's almost as if you're building up so much momentum and then you're like suspended in midair, like you're weightless. You've got to make a choice so that you can either float up into the sky or sink down to the ground. Like because what's going to end up happening is like the same cycle that you're in now is just going to keep repeating until you make a decision. So if you don't like the cycle, then break it. Make a choice. Ooh, baby. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I really hope you feel where I'm coming from, because I'm worried about you and I love you and I want you to be okay. So make a decision, okay? Because you got this. Okay. Let's see what the book says about it. It says, feeling displaced or lost in your own life. This card is all about destitution, whether material or spiritual. But think of the saying, this too shall pass. You might be in the darkest part of your story, undergoing hardships and feeling helpless. But just as the sun rises every day, the light will return. The loss you feel right now won't last forever. Do what you can to help yourself, and look towards allies who can offer hope that echoes your own. Ooh. Similar, but not quite. Like, I don't know. Take your own interpretation, but confusion is the vibe that I get. Make a choice. Yeah, so I like this card. I've never actually drawn this card. IX of Pentacles. We're going to talk about the number meanings later. I don't want to do that right now. So, if y'all want to know about the number meanings behind some of these like tarots, let me know and I'll do a way more in-depth video. I just kind of wanted to get the precepts out the way. And I might only just do one reading, because I cannot imagine doing 3 of these, even though I just asked you to pick a color. So hopefully this resonates with someone, because I don't think I want to do another one. This is taking up quite a long time. Okay, but don't get me wrong, this is fun. Okay, I just have other things I need to do. How to address it? The IX of Pentacles. Let's see. I'm seeing self-care. I'm seeing self-care. I'm seeing valuing what you actually want to do more than what is being told is important. That is the vibe I'm getting. So focus on yourself, or focus on a hobby. Give yourself time to develop your hobby, maybe. I think that's the vibe I'm getting, is self-care. So give yourself some love, whether it be your inner being, whether it be your inner child, whether it be a hobby, or just, 20 minutes at the beginning of the day. Excuse me, but you need some form of extra love, I feel like, for you. So let's see what the book says. It says this card is for girl bosses of any gender who put in the effort then in order to enjoy the good things in life now. It's a card of earthly well-being and comfort, but success on your own merits is never easy, and in reaching these heights, you may find that people are intimidated by you. That sometimes is a lonely place to be. Find those supporting, uplifting people who you can trust, and reach out to them. Know that you've earned everything you've received. So maybe also rise above rise above the pettiness that you're experiencing. So focus more deliberately on the creation that you wish to live versus the experience that you're currently receiving. The vibe. Next, I have the Three of Wands, which is supposed to tell you the benefits of addressing it. And it looks as if there's just going to be more confidence. It looks as if there's just going to be more successes, more opportunities, more control. I'm seeing an air of sureness, an air of undeniability. So either you're going to receive some form of gratification or just some form of good vibes, good news. So that's the vibe I'm getting from the Three of Wands for the benefits of addressing it. Your passionate dedication to your dreams is paying off, but there's still so much more to do. In that sense, it can be easy to downplay the good work you've already done to realize your vision. Making it go further won't necessarily happen overnight. But don't give up. There's a bigger picture taking shape, and your thoughtful creative planning will prepare you for it. Don't lose momentum. Things are just beginning to flower. So maybe the development of a new venture? I doubt that. I don't feel that. I feel more opportunities. Like I said before, I feel a new inner strength. That's the vibe I sense. And then lastly, the outcome of you taking it. You got the Three of Cups reversed. Now, the Three of Cups is usually one of celebration, one of just like, getting together with family and all that stuff. A lot of times. But when it's reversed, I don't know. I get a different vibe. I get the relying on your friends. Like your friends will be able to turn to you for advice. They'll be able to come to you with things that they may want or need or wish to give to you. I see maybe a shift in your friend group, maybe a change in venue when it comes down to your friends. Maybe I don't know, maybe something new, maybe something different, maybe a new family member. Maybe someone you haven't met before. Maybe a new venture for you. A new relationship. Something new. Let's see. Let's see what the book says. It says, you know the difference between healthy partying with friends and self-destructive hedonism. Hedonism. I don't know. So check in with yourself now. Are you ignoring the inner work you need to do? Wasting your talents, getting distracted by outside forces or social politics that don't actually matter, Take a beat to think about what you need right now. If things are becoming unstable or difficult, or if there's any chance they're about to be, take a back seat. Get right with yourself first. So either a shift in your friend group or a new person, I see. So that is my reading. I am definitely not going to do the other two right now because I have other things that I'd like to do, which include my homework. So I love you, and I hope that this reading was conducive for someone out there. And we are going to do this probably every day until I get tired. So again, I offer personal readings. They are only $20 until I take off, and then the price will raise continuously for whatever. So if you want it while it's easy to get, now's the time. Enjoy. Thank you all for watching, and I love you. Ooh, Pete the cat. Say goodbye. Say bye. Don't fight. Say bye.